Hi, I'm Melissa and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I've been vegan for 10 years and a few years ago I started following a low-fat vegan diet and lost over 30 pounds. And I help other people do the same. I like to keep it simple, focusing on non-fancy, easy-to-make meals that don't require a lot of time or ingredients. So the new year will be here before we know it. And now is the perfect time to start planning and preparing to make it your healthiest year yet. Tiny changes implemented for 365 days can add up to big results. It's better to be consistent with tiny positive habits over a long period of time than to start out with some big intensive diet and exercise plan that you realistically can only keep up for a few weeks into January. Here are 5 doable changes that you can make that will make a big impact on your health and weight loss goals in 2025 and beyond. Number 1, skip the restaurants and dine at home. Save going out for special occasions only. Restaurant food is laden with salt and oil, and when you cook your meals at home, you know what's in them and have more control over what you're eating. Dining out often can derail your weight loss goals and slow or stall your progress. Plus, it's expensive, so you'll save money as well. If you're not dining out often, it feels more like a treat or a special occasion when you do. Maybe you're in the habit of ordering takeout often. Can you challenge yourself to come up with 2 or 3 easy to prepare, healthy meals that you can make even on those days when you're tired and don't really feel like cooking? Batch cooking can also help with this. You can make one big pot of chili or soup and have it last for 2 or 3 days, so you're not having to spend so much time every night cooking everything from scratch. 2. A really easy way to get healthier and lose weight without having to eat less food is to sneak greens into more of your meals. Greens like cucumbers, celery, Swiss chard, or kale are the lowest you can get on the calorie density scale. They're all about 100 calories per pound or less. So every time you add them to your meals, you're diluting the overall calorie density of that meal. It's such a great habit to get into, to blend spinach in your smoothies and bean dips, or add zucchini and peas to your pasta, or chop up kale and celery and add it to your soups. The more greens, the better. If you want to be able to track this habit to measure your progress, you can challenge yourself to have at least 2 of your daily meals contain greens. Start with a 30-day challenge and see if every day you can give yourself 2 check marks on your calendar for your 2 meals with green veggies. It's not only good for weight loss, but overall health as well. After the 30 days, you'll probably be in the habit of eating this way with increased greens in your diet that you'll be likely to continue it. You can also challenge yourself to get creative with new ingredients and try different veggies that you normally pass by in the grocery store. Number 3, cut the amount of salt you eat in half. Salt is an appetite stimulant, meaning it makes you eat more than you would otherwise if you were eating the same meal without added salt. You can test this out for yourself. Try making a dish like a pasta or soup or rice bowl that you would normally add salt or soy sauce to. Then eat it without any salt or very little, and you will likely feel fuller sooner than you normally would and eat less of that meal. I never realized this until I tried it out, and I was actually shocked. Salt hyperstimulates your taste buds and makes you passively overeat. I am a self-proclaimed lifelong salt addict. Ever since I was a kid, I would add so much salt to my meals. At restaurants, I would reach for the salt shaker even before trying the food. I just really liked everything to be really salty, and getting myself to ditch the added salt has been my biggest challenge. Experimenting with lots of different spices and salt-free seasonings can help with this. So does giving your palate time to readjust and get used to the natural flavors in the foods. Number 4, commit to keeping the junk food out of your house. Remember the quote from Chef AJ, "If it's in your house, it's in your mouth." There are so many things we don't have control over, but one thing we do is the groceries we choose to buy and the food we fill our pantry, fridge, and freezer with. If you want to stop eating chips late at night, stop buying chips and keeping them in your house to tempt you. If you want to make healthier snacking choices than ice cream, then don't have any ice cream in your freezer and you'll be forced to pick a healthier snack option, like a bowl of grapes, if that's all you have. After a few weeks of life without your favorite junk food, you don't even miss it anymore. It just becomes your normal routine to eat the healthier option. That's when weight loss gets easier, when you're in the deep groove and it feels like the healthy meals are just on autopilot and you don't even have to rely on willpower. Before you know it, a few months have gone by and the weight seems to come off without much effort or struggle. The next healthy change is a mindset shift, which will help you reach your health and weight loss goals. And it's the mindset of resilience. I love this word. Promise yourself that no matter what happens, you are going to keep starting again as many times as you need to. Remind yourself of your why, your true, meaningful reason for wanting to get healthy and lose weight. Tell yourself that even if you have a bad week and get oily, salty, takeout food 5 days in a row, that on day 6, you're going to get the junk out of your house and start with the healthy eating again. Don't let it get you down. Perfectionism will lead you to throw in the towel and give up altogether when you eat the donut that you said you were going to stay away from. Look, we live in a world surrounded by processed junk, and it can be so hard to keep out of it. So give yourself a break. But remind yourself of your commitment to resilience in 2025. It's a great power word to write in bold letters on a post-it note and look at it daily. So many of us have started and stopped our healthy eating plans and feel discouraged, like there's something wrong with us. Like, I know what to do, so why can't I just stick with it? It's not your fault. The sugary, salty, oily, processed food is incredibly addictive. Plus, it's cheap, easy, and requires no prepping or dishes to wash afterward. Of course, we get sucked in. So go easy on yourself and remember how resilient you are. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.